Hey, Dragon Dreamers, Gina Virginia Casella here, and welcome, welcome, welcome to you. Today, I want to tell you about Project 30 Isis Unity Consciousness. So, what is this all about? There's always lots going on. Basically, all of my content is merging together, movies are being made, and Project 30 is the umbrella term for all of that. Isis Unity Consciousness is a way for me to describe a foundation that I'm building for the Dragon Dream Soul Tribe Collective. And this foundation is to foster unity. And so I'd like to generate the good old MONEY to financially support this foundation. And any pillars of foundation are essential. And that's where I'm at in my journey. So if you're interested in being part of this journey and you would like to join the Dragon Dreams Executive Committee, then please let me know, because I'm flying totally solo right now. I feel really proud about what I was able to accomplish, and I've got lots of volunteers helping me out. It's not always about money, it's about passion. And I know that when things are passion driven and you get a group of folks together, magic really happens, right? So magic is happening so fast, I can barely keep up, which is why I created this video. So let me take you through some of the slides that I have here for you. It's very focused, and something I wanted to say before I forget is that I'm hosting a conference. The first one ever is going to be March 14th, Promise of Spring. There's a separate video about that. So make sure you get in on the hype. And let me take you through this slideshow here. Let me put it on screen share. In theory, I'm organized. All right, other things are popping up that I don't want popped up. Okay. Project 30, Isis Unity Consciousness. Let me take you through my slides. Well, this, of course, is all through dreams, half remembered, half misunderstood. And this is how we unite. So I lovingly invite you to join the community co-dreaming ecosystem. If you didn't know you had a soul tribe, you do. And we're called the Dragon Dreams Soul Tribe Collective, and your soul tribe very much awaits you. Project 30, Isis Unity Consciousness. All my content is about bridging dreams, magic mystery, finding truth and facing shadows, transforming trauma into treasures. And those of you who know me, I don't get hung up on categories. This life, a past life, angel, ET. I take it all in. The ancient future is ours. And there's much, much to be said about me and my content and the dragon and this business of the phoenix rising. Those of you who've been following me, my dragon, I initially thought the dragon was black, but the dragon is just that dark purple, so incredibly dark purple that it looks black. And there's actually other colors mixed in there too, but it's mostly a purple dragon. And that dragon was a he. And the dragon is now a she and transformed into the color orange. So the dragon's name is Isis, and we're the dragon. There's lots to be said about it, and that's why I'm making movies. So through dreams half remembered and half misunderstood, I want to thank you sincerely for co-dreaming with me, courageously co-dreaming with me, because if the world ever needed anything, it was hopes and dreams. And for me, that resonates, especially during this time right now in our world. And so I do believe we're everything and no thing simultaneously. We're creative, innovative dragon dreamers. And it's through our unity that we build foundation after foundation. And everything in life exists in a state of impermanence, right? So that foundation, as stable as it is, needs to alchemize as well. And so Project 30 is very important to me, and it's part of my mission as a spiritual biz entrepreneur. So I do offer paid services, but what's hilarious is that in my book series, it's basically all the volunteerism that I do that gets all the hype and attention. And that was just like my teaching career. All the volunteerism, that's that's the real heart, because that's where the passion is driving our very storylines and reality. And so again, if you're feeling the passion and you'd like to get involved, reach out to me. I need all the help that I can get. Paranormal is very normal, the supernatural is very natural, and there's nothing strange about high strangeness other than the fact that we think it's strange. I do believe we were severely abused as a species, and our ways of knowing literally beaten out of us. We're very fear-based and scarcity mindset. Those, for me, are not coincidences. That was part of an intention rooted in power and control. Now, all of my content does not get focused on violence and gore. It's not focused on being angry. It's focused on transforming the trauma into treasure. And that's our unity. And I do believe that my mission, part of it, is to provide an ecosystem of dreams that we can thrive in. And so it's important that there's a passing down of knowledge, this eagle condor medicine. Some of that knowledge, it wasn't safe to share it, which was very traumatizing. And there's a lot of circles out there. It's still very traumatizing. But you know what? Those circles are becoming safer, and there's more and more circles. And the Dragon Dream Soul Tribe Collective is one of those circles. It's a safer circle that's out there for you to speak openly and freely. So please don't get hung up on decimation of character or staying stuck in your trauma and being angry and pointing fingers. That's not what this is about. It's about finding unity and moving forward consciously so we can live consciously, thriving so we can die consciously. So we talk about all kinds of things: overcoming false inhibiting beliefs, being certain of your uncertainty, what it means to be vulnerable and moving forward. So I like to work with the Andean medicine wheel. When you hear me speak about the power animals, that's typically where that information is coming from. And social emotional learning, I was always advocating in my teaching career to be a priority in public education. And now I really understand that social emotional learning needs to be a priority in everything that we do, all training, leadership, and experiences. The continuum of learning needs to have social emotional learning as part of that. And social emotional learning starts at home. So again, there's a mentorship and there's a need for a passing down of the knowledge. There's a need for a buddy system. The Dragon Dream Soul Tribe Collective, we range quite the bit. Like some Dragon Dreamers, they're far ahead in their healing journeys. They provide healing for others. Then there's other Dragon Dreamers that they're just starting to awaken. They feel alone, confused, they feel scared, they're not sure who to trust. This is the dream ecosystem and community that they can fall back on. And it's through the conferences. There's going to be 4 online hosted a year. The first one's always going to be free. The other 3 will be affordable. And it's my intention that buddy systems and mentorship are sprung as a result from that. And the ultimate goal is for the conferences to transform into slash workshops. And as the years go by, I would really like to have one conference dedicated, for example, just to super soldier conversations. Then another conference, for example, just dedicated for hopes, dreams, synchronicity. Then another conference, for example, focused on biological, sustainable, reliable resources, for example. But in the meantime, we're taking everything that we can per conference. Let me just keep moving on with the slides here. Every month, there's something to look forward to. Every Tuesday, I go live, Story Species, Story Medicine, Extra Strength. Every Wednesday, I'm going live to hang out and FYI you, promote you on what I'm doing, what's going on with Isis, Unity Consciousness, and anything that I'm doing. The last Friday of every month, Dreaming with Gemstone Gina. Every Tuesday and Wednesday, I'm committed to providing that space, at least at this time, 2026. If you wanted to take the deep dive and actually book a private membership with me, soul retrieval, safely extracting intrusive entities, illuminating your chakras, rebalancing the chakras, providing you with gemstone readings. You never have to worry about booking this service or that service with me. You just book. And I can guarantee you're going to need at least 3 to 24 months if you decide to take the deep dive. That's what healing looks like and sounds like for my clientele, the Dragon Dream Soul Tribe Collective. And of course, seasonally, there's the conferences to look forward to. Again, there's going to be 4 online each year. The first one is always free, and I'm hopeful to have a 5th one in person, and that's pending annually. So let's make it happen. So everything I do is volunteer other than paid memberships on Buy Me a Coffee, which I'll show you shortly. Story Species, Story Medicine, Extra Strength. Join us as published authors, illustrators, and various authors alike share their story medicine. This is a way to build the community. Nobody gets paid any money for this. And there's a lot of wisdom that gets carried forward. Anyone who's on my show, they're going to be highlighted in one chapter of a book I'm going to publish in 2027 from everyone who's a guest 2026. So I'm looking forward to that. And any money or hype generated from this supports Project 30, Isis Unity Consciousness. And that money is going to help to facilitate like everything from movie making to me paying for an internet connection, paying for Buy Me a Coffee doesn't cost me any money to have, but they take a little percentage every time I get money. I'm okay with that. It's convenient. Things like Canva that I've been using to create such posters, that cost me money. I would also like to pick up the dinner tab at the in-person conference for those who are presenting and providing healing services. So your money is going towards a good cause, the Dragon Dream Soul Tribe Collective, in the name of Project 30 and everything that I'm doing. This is defaulting me as an administrator now in my mission as a spiritual biz entrepreneur, is taking on that administrative role to make all of this happen. So it's happening. And again, if you're interested in participating, reach out to me because I'm the only one on the executive committee at this time. And I do have a subcommittee for Dreaming with Gemstone Gina. It's a monthly marathon. Money raised for this goes towards Project 30. And so I've got Alex Lipton hosting me, Julia Anchorhaven hanging out in the comments. And we always look forward to connecting with you monthly, the last Friday of the month. So for a very affordable cost, because you donate whatever you want, I'll provide you with a mini gemstone reading. And it's one of my favorite things to do. I have for sale now the Dragon Dreams Oracle. Super excited about that. And I'm absolutely thrilled, beyond excited, that you can hop online and purchase your own copy. So any money that's made from the Oracle or from my book series, that goes into my pocket. And the places that you can purchase these resources from, they take a percentage. So I get a small percent from Amazon, and then I get another percent from, I forget offhand the name of the company that I'm publishing the Oracle from. So, and then I use the Oracle and the books to create content. Most of it's for free. And what's interesting is the book series is actually the original Dragon Dreams Oracle. It's just that's how much I had to say. So they go hand in hand together. As mentioned, the first ever conference, it's called Story Species, Story Medicine, The Continuum of Conscious Evolution Conference Series. It's a big title, I know. We're just calling it the conference. And the one in March is called Promise of Spring. It's the first one ever. It's going to be free. And as mentioned, the first one every year is going to be free. So I hope you get in on it. There's lots to look forward to. And there's a separate video highlighting the vendors, the speakers, the healers, and there's special information about candle carving. So you want to follow me on Buy Me a Coffee. It's free to follow me on Buy Me a Coffee. I'll show you how to do that momentarily. And the beauty is it just defaults you to staying in the loop. And this business of candle carving, you get in on that kind of extra information. Seemingly, I post my whole life away, but not all of it's posted. Recently, I made another Flora spirit water using a red rose. So this information is part of the hype and behind the scenes when you follow me for free on Buy Me a Coffee. I do offer transformational services as an master energy medicine practitioner and rapid transformational therapist, hypnotherapist. But what's really funny is that in the book series, it's predicted that this service it's not a matter of if, it's a matter of when. It's not going to be available to the public. So you want to make sure that you book your sessions with me now. Because what I do available for the public right now, and it's already starting, I'll be offering these services as an energy exchange to those who are involved with Project 30. So I find that to be fascinating personally. So register for your private membership with me, and I dare you to dream. I harness the power of simplicity. So you don't have to worry about booking this session or that session. And I don't know if I mentioned it in this video, but I know for a fact if you're one of my Soul Tribe Dragon Dreamers, I guarantee you're going to need to see me for a minimum 3 months to approximately 24 months, somewhere in that range. There's lots of layers to trauma, and the mind can only handle one presenting issue at a time. So follow me on YouTube, Buy Me a Coffee, and Facebook. It's free to do that. Make sure you get in on my book series and the Oracle, Project 30, Isis Unity Consciousness. Everything that I'm talking about is under this umbrella term. And so without further ado, I would like to show you my website and whatnot. Okay, so this is the website. It's hosted by MailChimp, GinaVirginiaCasella.com. And if for some reason that's not working, please let me know because fuckery is at hand. And it makes me feel encouraged. So in the free Facebook group, which I'll show you in a moment, I like to post daily questions, like every Monday's the same question, every Tuesday's the same question. And Facebook just isn't letting me do that. So as frustrating as that is, I see it as a compliment and it communicates to me not to give up, that I'm on the right path. So GinaVirginiaCasella.com. Sometimes that doesn't work. I pay money for that, so let me know. Anyways, my website, you can check it out a little bit more. There's lots going on here. One link to rule them all. But for what it's worth, most of the stuff on my website takes you to Buy Me a Coffee, which I'll show you right now. If you're not familiar with Buy Me a Coffee, let me provide you with the breakdown. So this is the home page. So there's a little bit of information about me, who I am, and then it gives you a glimpse of stuff that you can register for. At any time, if you wanted to send me money, $25, $50, $100, $99, $999 million. Oh, it's putting a limit there, but you get the idea. You can send me as much money as you want, as often as you want. I'm more than happy to take it. And it's really convenient. I forget the percentage offhand, but whatever amount you send me, Buy Me a Coffee takes a percentage. And for me at this time right now, it's worth it because I don't have to worry about providing you with a receipt or anything. Buy Me a Coffee takes care of it. It's a beautiful thing. And it's convenient too because um, of the other features here that I'll show you now. Membership and post. I want to skip to post. If you click on post, if you follow me for free on Buy Me a Coffee, then you default to getting in on this. You get an email, so check your junk mail, and then if it's in your junk mail, switch it to this is not junk. So it goes into your inbox. And if you miss something, well, all of it is posted here. You can go back pages. I typically post in here every day. And anytime I go live or do something, I post the live link the day of right here and Buy Me a Coffee. And you just stay in the loop with me about what's going on in my life, like this flora that I made, or like the candle hype that's going on for the conference. There's the gallery if you're curious. I don't post too much in the gallery, but the gallery, there's things that I want to really narrow down the focus on, like the dragon dates for the conferences. That's this one here. You just click on it and it makes it bigger for you. Now it won't let me get rid of it. Okay, there we go. This one here, every month, there's something to look forward to. You don't have to worry about the number date. Basically, every Tuesday I go live. It's free. Story Species, Story Medicine, Extra Strength. When you send me money and you're supporting ISIS, Unity Consciousness, remember Project 30 is the umbrella term. That's what all of this helps to support. Every Wednesday, I plan to go live. Whether somebody's hosting me or not, I'm hosting myself, I'm going live. So if you would like to host me, connect with me behind the scenes so we can plan for that in advance. The last Friday of every month, I do Dreaming with Gemstone Gina. That's the monthly marathon to, again, generate hype and get some money for Project 30 to make all of this happen, including the conferences. Tuesdays and Wednesdays in the mornings, I reserve that time for anybody who's doing a private membership with me. I want to make sure I have that space set in stone. That's for 2026. And the conferences, I already mentioned them. So there's lots to look forward to. And again, if you follow me for free on Buy Me a Coffee, then it just defaults you to getting in on all of this. All right, let's talk about the memberships on Buy Me a Coffee. Some folks out there were wondering, Gina, how can I tip you? I want to tip you monthly and I don't want to overthink it. And I was like, why don't you just give me $9 a month and then you can be part of this group? So this group used to be called the Dragon Dream Soul Tribe Collective. Recently, I updated it to Collective Project 30 ISIS Unity Consciousness. There wasn't enough room for the whole word. Whatever. At this time, today's date is February 18th. And if you subscribe for this membership right here, right now, for $9 a month, you get the bonuses. And When prices go up, which they will on March 1st, price remains the same for current paying members. So basically, this is a way for you to give me money to support a great cause, and it's a paid membership for free content. Some of the stuff is now paid, and that's why the price is going up March 1st. So the bonuses number 1, 2, and 3, those are the same. So what are those? Well, the first bonus, every new moon, those who are paying for this membership receive a link, and I provide a collective mini new moon wisdom reading video. Each full moon, I pull 3 cards. I call it Full Moon Dragon Illuminous, and that is only, it's a collective reading, and it's a link that's provided only for the Dragon Dreamers who are in this paid membership. And of course, bonus number 3, the feel good vibes from your support. Recently, bonuses number 4 and number 5 were added. So if you join today or anytime before March 1st for $9, you get all of this. Bonus number 4 includes a free live link to online conferences, and there's going to be 4 a year. So there's going to be 4 online conferences a year, plus hopefully an in-person one, right? So 5 in total. The first one is always free, and the rest cost money. The ones that are online, the 3 that you have to pay for, if you belong to this paid membership, then I'm going to be giving you a link so you don't have to pay for the conference. You just receive it as a default, as a bonus for showing your monthly support and consistently supporting Project 30, Isis Unity Consciousness. So when prices go up, if you're already a member, you're still going to pay the $9. So $9 for 3 conferences plus the other bonuses, like, to me, this is a real steal of a deal. It's not about having a steal of a deal. It's about creating hype, working with pull energy. And part of that hype is having some incentive, that feeling of community, that sense of belonging. I'm really excited about bonus number 5 as well. At this time, I don't have any movies made. It costs a lot of money to make movies. So even if I make, a series of 5-minute long movies, good for me. Those movies, I would like to honor this paid membership by sending this membership a link to watch them together. I think that would be really cool before the movies are released to the public, right? So again, this is only $9 a month. It's a great way to show support. It's affordable. It conveniently comes out of your bank account every month directly into my bank account. And Buy Me a Coffee, they do take a little percentage. So I don't get the full $9. But when prices go up, they stay the same for current paying members. And I did put in here, I did give a bit of notice, price increase March 2026. And those of you who follow me for free or by default because you're part of this paid membership, you already know that. That's part of the staying in the loop and staying connected. All this other business, the $833 a month, those prices are not going up. Eventually they will go up, but at this time they're not going up. They're set in stone. So if you wanted to book a private session with me for energy medicine work, soul retrieval, extraction of an intrusive entity, receiving a gemstone reading, again, you don't have to worry about this service or that service. You just book with me and know that you're going to be seeing me for at least 3 to 24 months. That's the commitment. If you see me for like a month here and then you don't see me and then you come back, it's not going to work out. It's not going to be effective because the integration period that follows each session, right? So a lot of folks, they book with me 3 to 24 months. And then some folks like to see me monthly just for regular maintenance. Some folks, they like to see me seasonally, maybe even just once a year for that regular maintenance. But that's very different from the consistent month to month tackling the issues, right? So I'm just getting passionate now, but I hope that gave you a good introduction on Buy Me a Coffee. And I don't remember if I said this out loud, but every time I do something and I go live, the link is always posted right here in Buy Me a Coffee. I've got Rosie here with me. She likes to hang out, but if you book a private session with me, she gets locked out. So I have undivided attention. Sometimes she likes to kick around my resources and gemstones. Eh, Rosie? And she's purring. She says, yes, overcome false inhibiting beliefs. So I'm really excited about everything that I'm talking about. And I mean, when I call this a dream ecosystem, it really is an ecosystem. It's not just a flash, this, and this. It's all interconnected like a spider web, right? And those of you interested in joining the Dragon Dream Soul um, Tribe Collective, the executive committee, I mean, you can really see where I could use your help to create videos and help to narrow down the focus more, presenting all of this to you so it's not so overwhelming. This is the free Facebook group, the Dragon Dream Soul Tribe Collective. Again, it's free to join, and I absolutely adore for you to engage yourself. Member engagement is important. I look forward to posting daily questions every Monday. It's the same question. Every Tuesday, it's the same question. Right now at this time, I'm experiencing technical frustrations. So don't wait for me to post a daily question. Just get on there and start posting your thoughts, feelings, opinions about your spiritual autonomy. If you're making a flora behind the scenes like I did, this is the place where you can post pictures, tell us all about it, create a video 1 to 3 minutes long, even just come on here and say hi to us. Let us know, hi, my name's Gina. It's my first time making a little hello video, and that's it. Keep it simple, keep it safe. Decimation of character, please be mindful about that when you're posting things. So a lot of the posts on here are from Buy Me a Coffee. And the member engagement that I share is typically through the Buy Me a Coffee, which gets cross-posted here. And then I've got YouTube links as well. All of this goes together. So in this moment, if you have not already subscribed to my YouTube, Gina Virginia Casella, please do. It helps me out. Once I get to 1,000 subscribers, my understanding is the super chat will be in effect, which will be very handy for Dreaming with Gemstone Gina. So I think that's all I wanted to show you. If you're not familiar with YouTube, I do go live on Rumble as well, but most of my audience seems to be on YouTube. Let me know what platforms you're on. Shorts, live, and playlist. Those are the 3 that I like to highlight. I like highlighting the shorts because it's just a bunch of mini videos. So if you don't want to watch the whole episode of something, or maybe you're in the mood for a bit of this, a bit of that, just let the good times roll on the shorts video. It's all here organized by date. So that's really nice and handy. If ever I go live and you're like, she's live, but I can't find her, where is she? Click on live and then it'll pop up. Oh, okay, there she is. Also, if there's something that I did live and you missed it and you'd like to watch the replay, then you can find it quickly by clicking on the live menu and just scroll down and find it. The other one I like to highlight is playlist. Now this is on screen share, so you can see some things that are not for the public. But most of these are for the public. They're for you to access. And in theory, I'm organized. So Dreaming with Gemstone Gina. If you miss an episode, then you just go to the playlist and click on Dreaming with Gemstone Gina. The conferences, this is basically Project 30. All the conferences, all the conversations that we're going to be having. And as you can see, if you just hover over it, it starts playing the first video that's there. So I'll click on here. Oh, so if you click on the video, it shows you everything that's next. And I'm just kind of getting carried away now, enjoying hanging out with you. But what do I want to show you here? Okay, so if you actually click on view full playlist, then videos won't start playing. It just shows you like, here's the playlist, and this is the one for the conferences. Right now, Promise of Spring is the only one that's being highlighted, and Luke Weiland, his song Pollinators, that's our theme song for Promise of Spring. So make sure you show him some loving, like his video. And I'm looking forward over the years, scrolling back to 2026, because every conference will be highlighted on here. So there's another playlist, the Dragon Dream Soul Tribe Collective, and I typically put everything in there, but if you wanted to look for something specifically, it's handy to get to know these playlists, Story Species, Story Medicine, so anyways, that's all I wanted to show you. Take it off screen share here. All right. So if you have any questions, or if there's something that I said that didn't make sense, please let me know. It's a lot of information. As I mentioned, things are moving really fast, a little bit too fast, and that's a really good sign, because this is a passion-driven experience, and your financial support is greatly appreciated as I step into this role as administrator, orchestrating all of it, bringing the unity together, our greater oneness, all through dreams, half remembered, half misunderstood. And again, if you just want to send me money because you want to send me money, that's great. If you wanted to put your money towards a Buy Me a Coffee membership, do both of those things. All the power to you. And that's another reason why there's flexibility in all of this. This group is for everyone, and some dragon dreamers are in a position to give more generously than others. And I know I greatly over the years have benefited from content that was absolutely free, content that was affordable, and then content that I've paid big money for myself to acquire skills and training. And so I just always have so much more to say. If you're not familiar with me, get familiar with me, get to know me, get to like me, get to trust me, visit my website, get obsessed about me. I'm looking forward to going live on Wednesdays. Right now, the focus is on promoting the March 14th conference. It's just a few weekends away. So it's really important for us as a community to overcome false inhibiting beliefs, to transform trauma into treasures, to work with owl medicine, as difficult as it may be facing the truth. When you face the truth, it really does help you move forward. And that's the way we move forward in our continuum of conscious evolution. I want everyone to be certain of their uncertainty. I want you to walk fearlessly in your vulnerability and living consciously so you can die consciously. All of us thriving together, prioritizing social emotional learning, mentorship, and creating ample opportunities to foster and nurture growth, and to create more and more and more opportunities to share our story medicine, because mental health and wellness matters. How you think and feel matters. It matters so much that every single thought that you have, even if you're not trying to think, even when you're sleeping, you're still thinking, and you're thinking things that you don't even mean to think. And those thoughts, doesn't matter if they're positive or negative, each thought creates an emotional response that is followed by a chemical reaction. So we create our own ailments and we create our own healing. And I do believe what can heal you can kill you. And I believe that what can kill you can heal you. So let's work together to find common ground where we can support each other through a beautiful opportunity of networking through the Dragon Dreams Soul Tribe Collective. So thank you so much, Dragon Dreamers. My name is Gina Virginia Casella, spiritual biz entrepreneur, and the one behind the Dragon Dreams Soul Tribe Collective. I dare you to dream. Come dream with us, dream courageously with us. And it would be an honor if you were part of Project 30, Isis Unity Consciousness. It's the umbrella term for all my content that's merging together. March 14th is the first conference, Promise of Spring, in honor of the Dragon Dream Soul Tribe Collective. So thank you, thank you, thank you so much for your time. And I look forward to all of the dreaming that we're going to do. Thank you for courageously dreaming with me. And I'll see you next time.